At school, I was that politics girl. The one who always had an opinion about everything, much to the delight and disdain of my teachers. I was a representative for our local youth council. I campaigned for the Green Party. I was the one who cared. Everyone thought I was going to study politics at university, that I was going to be that person forever. Even I did. But in sixth form, I realised studying politics just wasn't for me. All the long quotes by dead people pontificating about democracy just didn't interest me. And the essays, they didn't come as easily as they did before. While that was happening at school, I stopped my involvement in local politics as well. I used to believe that I could really make a difference, that by participating in this system what was happening in the country politically, on the news, the lying, the blustering, Brexit. It felt like we were stuck in a repeating pattern. Like all of this had happened before, and all of it would happen again, no matter what I did. But how could this be? I was that politics girl. How could I find politics boring? How could I feel this way? Who was I? I decided not to continue with politics. After sixth form, I did an art foundation year. I like art, I always have, and I was good at it. My teachers thought so too. But as the year progressed, it became obvious that something was wrong. I was creating work, but it wasn't resonating. I became frustrated. I was scared that what had happened with politics was happening again. My work was political, but only because I was a political person. Or that's what I thought. Looking back, I think I was still trying to hold on to what I was at school, still trying to be that politics girl. One day towards the end of the year, my tutor came up to me and said, "Your work is great, but your explicit commentary is undermining its value." I wasn't sure what he meant. I tried to reflect on what he said, but honestly, it was hard to take the criticism. The guiding theme for our end-of-year project was response. My mind immediately jumped to Brexit, the biggest response of its kind in modern memory. I wanted to travel somewhere, go physically to a place and see what I could find. Gibraltar was perfect. It was right on the edge of Europe, right where Brexit's impact would be most felt, and the tickets were cheap too. So I went. I booked a flight on the Friday and left on the Monday. I spent 5 days there, documenting what I saw, thinking about what this place represented, what the people there felt, all the while keeping my tutor's advice in my head. I focused on what was happening, what had happened, and didn't layer my own views on top of it. I realised when looking back through my photos, when telling people about my trip, I was done. I didn't need to say anything, that the work spoke for itself. That the ambiguity of a Union Jack flying the Mediterranean breeze was enough. I could trust the audience to think for themselves. I didn't need to convince them that I was that politics girl anymore. My tutor approved. I learned from the trip that I want to make work that raises questions, or not feel under pressure to answer them. Today I'm studying fine art at uni, and I try and make work that's ambiguous. I'm still interested in politics, but I don't let it distract me. I try not to let it dishearten me, but when it inevitably does, I don't dwell on the futility. I use it to create. I don't stress as much. I'm not sure if I'm going to be this person forever, but I know that whatever happens, I'll be okay.